Hello, I'm Marcus T. Anthony, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how much we really know. How much do we really know today about the universe and about the human experience? Well, I'd like to begin with a quote from Lord Kelvin. Now, in 1900, Lord Kelvin, who was a physicist, a very famous physicist of his day, said, "There's nothing new to be known in physics. All that's left is the need for more and more precise measurement." Now, little did Lord Kelvin know what was to come just after his time. What came after his time? Well, let's go and have a little bit of a look at what we know about the universe now. Now, just imagine, or understand this, that the speed of light is something like 2,999,976,000 kilometers per second. Now, that will get you to the moon in less than a second. So that's pretty fast. It will also get you to the Sun in about 8 minutes. It will get you to the nearest star, Proxima Centauri, in 4.3 light years. It will get you across the galaxy, our galaxy of 100 billion stars, in about 100,000 years. Now, the universe that we knew was precisely that big in the year 1900. It was 100,000 light years across, the size of our galaxy, because it was thought that our galaxy was the universe. But since then, since that year, 1900, we've come to discover much, much more. In 1996, for example, the Hubble Space Telescope was launched, and that has expanded the frontier of the universe dramatically. Now, for example, to get from our galaxy to the nearest cluster of galaxies called the Virgo cluster, it's about 60 million light years. 60 million light years. That's a long way. And to get you right across the universe, the known universe, to the edge of the visible universe, what's called the Hubble Space Horizon, or the Hubble Horizon, is approximately 1 billion light years. 1 billion light years. That's a long way. But wait, it doesn't end there, because beyond that horizon there are other galaxies moving away from us faster than the speed of light, because at the moment of the Big Bang, space actually started, or the matter actually started accelerating away at faster and faster rates. So we can't actually observe physically the matter beyond the Hubble horizon, because the photons from that matter will never reach us, because they're travelling faster than the speed of light. And so beyond the Hubble horizon there exists probably another 65 or 66 billion light years of space. And that's the understanding of that comes from mathematical extrapolation. It's not directly observable. But does the universe even end there? Well, the answer is no, because in recent years, since the 1970s in particular, it's been discovered that the physical matter of the universe, all the stuff that we can see, including helium and hydrogen, comprises perhaps a mere 4% of the universe. 4%. Now beyond that, there's about 25 or 26% of the universe which is dark matter. And even beyond that, we've discovered something else called dark energy, which consists perhaps as much as 70% of the universe. So the universe just seems to get bigger and bigger each year. And at this point in time, that's about how big the universe is. And then, even beyond that, there's M theory, which predicts, or at least extrapolates from mathematical theory, that there are multiple universes beyond that. So, how dare we say we know everything about the universe? Each age in history comes forward and believes that its present moment of understanding is the inevitable, is the final truth, or the greater truth that has evolved from a linear process, from primitive superstition into the current known wisdom of the age. And that this has been inevitable, and that what we understand now is somehow sacred or special or wonderful. Well, it is wonderful. No one could look at the understandings that we have or appreciate them without being filled with awe. But now, as a person who's both interested in science and also the inner world of experience, the mystical experience, I believe very strongly that science really only touches the surface. Many mystics throughout history have seen and proclaimed that there are whole vistas of consciousness and interdimensional realms, the etheric and the astral, the realms, and there are realms beyond these, which are even populated by consciousness and entities that we haven't even begun to describe in the scientific literature. But the understanding is there, and many people have these understandings. They're just not allowed to have a voice in mainstream science at this time in history. But that will change. It will change in time as science comes to acknowledge its limits in the present age, and also as science explores some of these realms, such as the non-local nature of mind, and how mind plays a more central role in the universe and our part in it. So that's pretty exciting, isn't it? The unknown is still vast. It's so vast that we cannot possibly even imagine what it is. We cannot know what we don't know we don't know. So what I'd like to put to you today is something that one of my spiritual teachers said, Leonard Jacobson, who's a mystic, an Australian mystic. And he said the most profound knowledge comes not from knowing, but from not knowing. Because in that not knowing, we embrace the present in its fullness and life. And suddenly there is a different kind of knowing which opens up in that silence. And we see things anew, and we experience things, and we experience the wonder of connection, direct connection with things. And this is something that the romantics and the mystics from ages gone by have always known. So today, let us celebrate not so much our knowing, but also our not knowing. Thank you.